Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. Hey. Hey, babe. How are you? Jamie, oh my gosh, I haven't seen your face in forever, like real time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You're right. How you been?
Keeping it together.
Same. Same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Jenna, Nikki, hey guys. I think this is y'all's first team call. Welcome. Good to have you here. If at any point in time we say something, there's going to be a little chat box that you can just put a question in on the side, and Mallory's chatting tonight, so you'll see. It depends on like who's talking. If Mallory's like on a roll, she might get to the questions later, or she might just answer them right then and there.
I'm definitely the dog from Up. I'm Squirrel, so I won't be looking at the chat until I'm done.
Yep. Oh, cool. All right, guys. Well, because I want to keep, I respect everybody's time. I want us to kind of get to this so we can let Mallory do her thing. But real quick, let me make sure we are recording. Recording. Awesome. Okay, just a few quick things for the next quarter, because April is here, and the rest. Can you guys see this okay? Do I need to blow it up? Can you all see this calendar? Yeah, okay. It's where I like see you on the other side of my screen and I'm over here. Okay. So second quarter is coming and we have a lot of things that are happening because Ultimate Portion Fix is coming out. A lot of us in here are getting the certification. It's I have to say, y'all, it's one of the best things I think I've ever been able to do for myself, and I'm just so happy I can also say that I can do this for my business too. I'm stoked to dive into it. I'm even more stoked to be able to help people with this, because this is something that's just so much more in depth. This portion control container system it's nice to have it, but it's also nice to be able to practice it and then be able to put it away and live our lives. So in April, what I have here, and this is recording, but if you guys want to screenshot this, I have set up how to basically set up your next 3 months in your business. And Nikki and Jenna, I know you guys probably have, Nikki and I still need to have your GSR call, getting started right call. So this might look a little different, what I'm going to show everybody for you guys, since your first full month is going to be next month. But for all of us who are rolling and have been going for a while, April 2019, we do have the 21-Day Fix Extreme live videos are showing and playing, and you can hop on these live videos and start the workouts here if you would like to. I, however, am just behind on life, and I'm planning on running my first group in April starting on the 15th. Prep week's going to start on the 8th. I'm going to open up the group on the 1st so people can come in and start looking at all the Ultimate Portion Fix videos. See, that's the thing. Even though we have launches, it's great to hop on them, which Mallory will be talking about. But you can kind of gauge it how you want it to your calendar and your lifestyle, as long as you're just getting involved. So for me, this is what I have going on. I'm joining forces with Ashley and Cassie, and this is going to be, wanted to just put this out here in case you guys didn't have a calendar yet. But 21-Day Fix Extreme opens on the 1st. I'm going to be having prep week on the 8th. Our group begins on the 15th. I'm probably going to run a free group towards the end of April to just make those connections, and any of the girls in the group who are just rocking it and want to be a part of a full group, it's going to be really easy, because then we're going to have another group beginning a week and a half later. And then let me go back real quick to the 25th of April. This is where the 6-week cutoff mark is for Summit. So if any of us are going for a rank or a goal, we have to hit it by the 25th in order to hold it for 6 weeks, which this last day is the 6th. So whatever we are at on June 6th is when we are at that, and that is what we will be recognized at Summit. So it starts the 25th, and we have to hold it for 6 weeks. So Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, it starts on the 25th. So holding all that, whatever we are at on June 6th is when it starts. So then we have May, and I just wanted to point out that Mother's Day to all you mamas out there is the 12th. And then notice how we're having the group end right before Memorial Day weekend. So because people are not going to follow a fitness program over Memorial Day weekend. They're just not. But like, unless some people are a little like really, really strict about it, they're just not, right? So notice how we put the group ends here, and then after Memorial Day, we'll have all these amazing after photos from all of our friends, all of us doing what we want to do for our own health and wellness, and then just promote a little sugar detox at the end of it, going into June, and promoting the sugar detox. That should help us stick and hold that 6-week rank advancement by the 6th. And then prep week again starts on the 10th, and group begins on the 17th, leading us beyond July 4th. So this is kind of just a little calendar schedule to hold on to for the second quarter of the year, and just a fun little, just nice to kind of follow. Notice I also put BNIC team calls, Fit Life Tribe team calls as well. The only other thing that I wanted to share with you guys, if any of you are going to be running your own Ultimate Portion Fix wellness group, Nikki, don't worry about that. You're with me next month. Ultimate Portion Fix Challenge Group, all of these programs have posts already made out for us. So some months I like to do my own posts, but when it comes to a whole new program like this, if you go to the nutrition part of Beachbody On Demand and you select challenge group guidelines, they already have right here. What you do is just go in, copy, and then just paste it for prep week, week 1, and then just schedule them out for the month. That way all you get to do is focus on your health and wellness and be a hype girl for your team, and then just focus on social media. That's the best thing about having these content calendars, I think, is we don't really, and from people who have gone and done it before and are consistently creating their own, we don't need to reinvent the wheel all the time because life just gets crazy and hectic. So that's where that is at. And I think that's it that I wanted to share with you guys about what's coming up for second quarter and what to expect, goals to hit, and life things. And Mal, are you? Oh, I'm going to share your slide. But so Mallory has been, I don't know if you guys have been following her on social media or not, but she has been coming into her own voice. I mean, she's always had her own voice as she's grown herself, but recently, I would say over the last 3 months, and if there's children around, let's do the little earmuffs, because Mallory's just at the point in her life right now where she just doesn't give a fuck, and she is wanting to find people who aren't afraid to cuss and love God all at the same time. So I see a little hand. Oh, I shouldn't have guessed this. Oh, okay. Little hand. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So Mallory's going to be chatting a little bit about, I'm going to pull up her slideshow, about just how to master this inner mean girl, because a lot of us have it when we start this business because we don't really know what the heck we're doing or how we're doing it. So we kind of rely on other people to tell us what to do versus listening to our own self, and we don't really acknowledge our inner self too much when we really all we need to be doing is listening to our inner self and then diving into the team and just learning and doing scary things. So I will pop this bottle of champagne and listen to you, Mallory, tell us how to master our inner mean girl. And let me also share your slides. Let's do that. Can you guys see that?
What up, guys? It's so funny that Lynn said if you have small children to like cover their ears, because all day I was like, make sure you don't forget to say that when you start talking, because F-bombs fly. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but that's just me. But also, I am super sick right now. I've had so much cold medicine in my system. So if I sound insane or you're just like, girlfriend, you do not make sense. That is why I have so much Dayquil and NyQuil in me. I can't even tell you. But for those of you that don't know me, hi, I'm Mallory. Nice to meet you. I'm so excited you're here. I'm excited to talk to you guys. I'm going to give you a really quick rundown of my story, and then I'm going to dive into this because I'm excited about this topic. So my story with the Fit Life Tribe and with Beachbody in general began 3 years ago. My first daughter was 8 months old, and I hated myself, like absolutely hated myself. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I didn't know who I was. I was mean to my husband for absolutely no reason. He's a gem and did not deserve the way he was being treated. I was so overweight and so unhealthy that I could not get up off the floor and pick up my daughter at the same time without fear of like falling down on top of her. Like when I would go downstairs in the basement to do laundry and come back upstairs, I had to stop and pause on the stairs to breathe. Like shit was bad. I had never worked out a day in my life. I had no idea how to eat healthy. Like 100-calorie packs and Coke Zero was my go-to breakfast every single day. And then one day I'm scrolling on Facebook and I see a transformation photo that Lynn had shared. I did not know Lynn. Somebody that I knew was in her group and had shared this post, like, if you want to need help with your health and fitness or whatever, reach out to my girl Lynn. So I messaged her. I was shaking. I was freaking terrified. I messaged her and then I put my phone on silent and I threw the phone down in the seat next to me upside down so I couldn't see if she wrote me back. Because I was like, she is hot AF. She is super fit. She is going to think that I'm such a nerd for reaching out to her. Like, what is she doing? And so thank God, like we all know, that is not how she responded back to me. She was super warm and loving and we got started. And within my first program, I decided to go all in. Like I was like, if I'm going to do this, I have to change my life. I have to follow this program. I have to do it the way that it's meant to be done. And I did it. And I lost 23 pounds my first program. It was nuts. I went right into my next program. With my first year, I lost 97 pounds with Beachbody programs. It was freaking crazy. Like I was so excited. And then my world got rocked and I got pregnant with our second daughter. She was a surprise. She was not at all what I had planned for my life. In fact, my husband and I had just decided that our oldest was going to be an only child. And apparently God was like, nah, girl, she needs a baby sister. So I got pregnant with her and I gained 48 pounds back of that 97 that I lost. And that sent me in like this really crazy downward spiral of like, you had this huge transformation, you gained all this weight back. Maybe you can't do it again. Maybe you had your big weight loss story. Maybe this isn't, that was your thing and you're not going to do it again. You're just going to keep failing. And that was my entire 2018. My entire 2018 was trying to figure out that I could do this again, that I knew how to do it before. I just needed to do the same things as before. I needed to not try to do it my way and think that I had figured out something better than what Beachbody professionals had done. Jesus. And so 2019, I decided to go back to that. I went back to diving into the programs. I'd always kept my fitness up. I am not going to miss a workout no matter what. But my food in 2018 was crazy. So that's kind of my backstory and what got me into the Fit Life Tribe. But tonight, as far as mastering your Mean Girl, you can go ahead and go. First off, anybody else love Mean Girls? I freaking love that movie. When I was looking for an image for this, I was like, this is the one with the cutout tank. I love it. You can go to the next slide. So who is your Mean Girl? If you've been in a challenge group with either Lynn or myself, chances are we have asked you to identify your inner Mean Girl and give her a name. If you haven't done that in a group with us, you're probably going to soon, so be prepared for that. That's a regular we like to bring back. But we like to name our Mean Girl so we can tell her to shut the fuck up and get the hell out of our lives. She does not belong in any part of our story, ever. She is a lie straight out of Satan's mouth, and we do not need to listen to her. So name your mean girl, and then think about, when does your mean girl show herself? Is it in the middle of your workout? Is it when Sean T's like, come on, y'all, let's go? And you're like, Sean, no, you're crazy. I cannot go. I can't breathe right now. That's your mean girl. Okay? You can do it. Is it at the grocery? Is it when you're like, oh, just throw a couple of these things in the cart and nobody needs to know they weren't on my meal plan, they weren't on my list? I be the first to tell you I freaking love food. Treat night is my favorite night of the week, but we can't listen to our mean girl when we're at the grocery. Is it maybe at the bottom of the bottle? Also, I love to drink. I love wine and tequila and beer and champagne. I love it all except vodka. Stay away from me. But if we get into this habit of drinking too much, that's not part of our plan, y'all. That's not a healthy lifestyle. When we're drinking every single night, that's not a good thing. So does your mean girl come out then? Does your mean girl, as far as your business goes, come out when you sit down for your power hour? I remember my first 2.5 years in this business, every time I would sit down and do a power hour, aka scroll on social media for an hour and a half, my mean girl would come out and she would say, nobody's going to join you. You are not fit enough yet. You fell off. You ate like shit all weekend and talked about how you ate like shit because you were proud of it. So nobody's going to want to listen to a coach who does something like that, right? That's all your mean girl. All your mean girl. That's all her giving you excuses as to why you can't go after your dreams. And anything that like that makes you relatable to other people. Is it when you start to invite? Same thing like that. Oh my God, I remember, if I were to go back to some of my original invites to challenge groups for the coaching and read through those messages, I would probably throw up. Like, I would word vomit all over these poor girls. I would message people that weren't even following me. I was totally that spammy chick that when she comes in your inbox, you're just like, oh honey, and you just delete. So that is just all part of the learning curve, and you got to get through it. But don't let your mean girl keep you from inviting people to this opportunity, because I know firsthand, it can change your life. And when you let your mean girl hold you back from inviting, you are robbing people of that opportunity to change their life. Okay? It is not on you if they say yes or no. All that's on you is to put the opportunity in front of them. That's it. Period. Next. So how do you shut her down? I'm going to change your life right now. It's four things to shut down your mean girl. And they're the vital behaviors. Okay? So number 1, work the F out. Show up every single day for your program, a Beachbody program. You are a Beachbody coach. You are not a CrossFit coach. You are not a marathon trainer. You are a Beachbody coach. Do the Beachbody programs. If you enjoy other workouts, that's totally fine. They can absolutely be a part of your lifestyle. Do them. But you are a coach getting people into our programs because we know this is what works. Okay? There's simple fitness for people to follow. Follow a program start to finish. Good days, bad days, show up, share it. Oh no, my computer's running low. Son of a beehive. Okay. Sorry. So number 2, follow the freaking meal plan. Every single program has a meal plan that goes with it. Read through it. It's in the program materials on BOD. It's right next to where you click on the workouts and program materials. Read through the meal. She drops F-bombs in the beehive. Yep. So read through the meal plan and follow it, okay? Like I said in the beginning, you guys, I followed the meal plans and they worked. And then I spent a year thinking that I knew how to do it better because I'm a licensed nutritionist. And I did not get the results that I could have gotten, okay? So follow the freaking meal plan. Whether that's Ultimate Portion Fix in the containers or that's QB Mindset, follow a meal plan. Number 3, read or listen, if reading's not your thing, to a freaking book, okay? I can't tell you how many times people have told me they don't like to read. Me neither, homie. I never read a single book that I was supposed to read in high school. I went and watched the movie, okay? I looked at Cliff Notes. I cheated my ass off. I hate reading. Freaking hate it. But I also hated where I was in my personal journey. I also hated where I was in my business. So I started reading, and here we are. I found my voice. I found my strength in this business, and it's because I dove into personal development. Your personal and business journeys will absolutely plateau without personal development, period. Nothing, you can't like sneak your way out of it. You got to do it. And number 4, lean the F in. You are not allowed, the day you sign up to be part of the Fit Life Tribe, you are not allowed to ghost on yourself, your goals, or your team any longer, okay? You are called for a higher purpose. You are meant to be here. And when you ghost on yourself, you ghost on your goals, and you ghost on your team, you're ghosting on that purpose, and that's crap. Every day that you let life's situations and stuff that's happening to you dictate whether you or not you show up to your own personal goals and your own business goals, you set yourself back weeks. Decide right now, that when we get off this call, you are going to do some sort of vital behavior. You are going to do something from our Success Club system tracker. You're going to do some sort of thing to move your business forward today. I don't care that it's the nighttime. You do something today, and then tomorrow you wake up and do it again, no matter what is going on in your life. Okay? And I'm so sorry to do this to you guys, but can we pause and let me run and go get my charger, because I'm pretty sure my computer's about. I'll be right back.
Yes, absolutely. Because I'm gonna talk about Ashley Koza real quick and how go get your charger.
Cool.
I'll talk about how she showed up even in Ashley. I don't know if you guys heard, but she got into a terrible car crash a week ago today, and let me see speaker view. A week ago today. And I might start crying, but it was one of those things where it was it's really scary. And she has still shown up into our challenge groups. She's still shown up on social media every single day. She got T-boned and her car is absolutely totaled. But what she did was she came right into our, I know, she is so awesome. Ashley's great. And so we're always going to have life happenings. That's the one thing in this business and in our lives. Just know that there's going to be things that are going to happen in our lives. Like, you're not going to have a normal month. You're not going to have a normal week. No one's going to have a normal life ever. And if we start thinking that, the more we're just going to put off this business. So this month was extremely hard for me as well. Going through a snowmobile accident, getting whiplash and a mild concussion, and still showing up every single day and running 2 challenge groups, and plus the grandparents passing away, and still showing up all the time. I can't tell you how much, like, even just writing for 10 minutes made me want to go sleep for 3 hours after. Like, I would write for 10 minutes, check in, and I could sleep for hours because it took all of my energy to do that. But we made it happen because that is this business, it's the beauty of it. And Ashley was still exhausted herself. And she was like, I'm writing this and I'm exhausted. I was like, girlfriend, I know, like, it's hard, but if we can lean in the hard times, that is how this business is built. And that's when our health and wellness gets put to the top of our to-do list, top of our priority list. That's how we begin to put ourselves first, is when we lean in the really hard times. Oh my gosh, I think did Mallory's computer completely?
Oh yeah, she went completely gone, but I'm back.
You're back, sweet. Okay, cool. I'll get back to your slides, Bill.
Thanks, sorry guys.
You're good.
Okay, I think I was done with that one, so we can go on to next.
Cool.
And basically, from what I think Lynn probably just shared with you, this quote sums up what she said. When life knocks you down, stand the fuck up and say you hit like a bitch, okay? Life does not deserve to keep you from achieving what you want to achieve. You're in control. You're in charge. Show the world what you're freaking made of, okay? All right, next. And this I am not standing on a high horse whatsoever, because this is I'm going to tell you a couple like foot and mouth situations here. You have to stay coachable when it comes to your personal journey and your business journey. You've got to stay coachable. You have to always be learning. As coaches, our job is to always be a student. No matter how long you've been a coach, whether it's 6 hours or 6 years, there's always new info out there and new opportunities to expand our knowledge. Wake up call. That is another thing that has changed for me in 2019. I have not missed a single solitary national wake up call all year. Do I get it Monday at 11 a.m.? No. I catch it Monday afternoon in the shower. Okay. The calls are normally, if you don't tell Sandy and the recognition team that I do this, but I fast forward through the recognition and the announcements, and I click right to when the speaker starts. And that amount of time is typically 18 to 20 minutes, which if you're like, dang girl, you take really long showers, that's the exact amount of time I'm in the shower. So I knock out my wake up call when I'm in the shower. If there's happens to be anything left over, I listen to it in the car when I'm taking my oldest to school or whatever. But don't miss a wake up call. Make sure you get that in at some point during the week. Team calls, like tonight, hop on these. Guys, if for some reason you're feeling disconnected or you feel like you're not part of a team, hello, here we are, Tuesday nights. Hang with us. Pop into the team page at any point in time. We are some of the most fun, friendly, loving people I have ever met in my entire life. Hop in there randomly. Ask a question. Say hello. God, I'm such a teenage boy today on Instagram. I saw a picture of this chick's ice cream that she posted, and it was dipped in like this golden shimmer, and it looked like balls, you guys. It looked like she was eating balls. And I sent that to some of my girls because I miss them. I wanted to say, hey, I hope that made them laugh and gave them a smile on a Tuesday. Trainings. Lynn has worked her absolute booty off on our trainings. Hop in there. She's constantly putting things in there that she's learned, videos from other coaches that are just amazing. Get in there into the trainings and make sure when you onboard a new coach, you put them in there as well. YouTube. When I'm caught up on team calls and wake up calls, when I'm caught up on things in the Beachbody Champions page, I get on YouTube and I look up my favorite coaches and I find a video on something that I need to learn about right now. Like I've been watching a lot of videos on sneak peeks because I want to start running my own sneak peeks. So if there's a topic within the business world from a coach that I love and is really successful, I get on YouTube and I listen to them talk about it. A lot of times there are team calls just like this one that they've recorded and then they've uploaded, and so you get to see kind of their team call dynamic and what they do. And then also the back office tools. I love that Lynn shared the challenge group tools in the beginning because that is something I didn't know existed for a really long time. I had no idea. There is a challenge group guide for every single group. And you guys, this UPF one is really good. Second, this is my foot and mouth thing. Hop on launches. For the most part, every single Beachbody program that has come out, I have been absolute hype girl. I bleed Beachbody Blue. I've been so excited about every one of them. And then Fruit Punch was announced, and I was like, oh my God, I hate Fruit Punch. Why? That is so disgusting. It's the same color as that stupid Plexus drink. People, when I share that on social media, they're going to think that I've jumped ship and I'm doing Plexus now. Why do they switch to pink? Why? I'm cheating on my yellow lemon. This is garbage. And then I decided to order some because it's my job. I need to test it. I need to have experienced it. So when my clients ask me about it, I can give them firsthand knowledge. And guys, my Fruit Punch tub is almost gone and I'm heartbroken because mixing 1 scoop of Fruit Punch and 1 scoop of lemon it'll change your life. It's so good. I was wrong. It does not taste like High C. It does not taste like that Hawaiian man or whatever. It doesn't taste like that crap. It's so good. And then Ultimate Portion Fix was announced, and I was like, Autumn is not my favorite. I don't vibe with her very well. I don't want restrictions back in my life because 80-Day Obsession was part of what kicked off my shit of 2018. I don't want to do this. And then I decided, Mallory, it's your job. Ultimate Portion Fix might not be for you, but you need to hop on that launch and you need to get certified and you need to learn about it because it could be for someone else. It could be for someone that comes to you. And I even went so far as to justify it. Jessie DeSilva can tell you, I messaged her and I was like, I don't give a fuck about this certification. I think it's stupid. My girls, anyone that I potentially recruit as a coach, they're going to think, oh my God, I have to be certified in something? I don't know how to do things. I'm this plus size chick who's never eaten healthy in her life and has never worked out. And you're telling me I need to be certified in something? You guys, that was my mean girl giving me an excuse. That's not true. That's not the case. All getting certified in Ultimate Portion Fix has done for me is given me more confidence to use it in my own journey and then to help other people with it. Okay, it's not anything like what I said, foot and mouth. It's amazing, and it's brought back principles that worked for me that first year that I lost 97 pounds that I had strayed away from. So you have to jump on it. It's so good. They give you social media tools, Instagram story ideas. They dive deeper into the reasoning why these little colored rainbow plastic pieces work so well. And I'm only halfway through the certification videos. I still have a long way to go, and they're so good. So just because you think it's not for you doesn't mean that it won't be for somebody that you could potentially help. It's part of your job to be knowledgeable in everything that we have and everything that we do. So try it. Next. Oh my God, I'm sweating. Bottom line, decide you and your life is worth it. You guys, every single one of you on this team, like I said before, you are here for a reason. You are put on this earth for a higher purpose. There is a plan for you and a plan for your life, whether you believe in the God that I believe in or not. You're meant to do big, great things. Something in you, when you signed up, believed you could do this. And somewhere along the way, if you haven't already, your mean girl will try to step in. She'll try to crush you. She'll try to crush your dreams. She'll try to tell you that you can't do this. You're not meant to help people. This isn't meant to be your life. And she's wrong. Stomp on her. Shut her down. Follow a program. Follow the meal plan that goes with it. Read a freaking book. And don't ghost. Lean into the team. Message me if you feel like you don't have anybody else you can talk to. I'll talk you off your ledge. You're meant to be here, okay? You're meant to do this. And that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone have any questions at all? You might have to unmute yourself if you want to speak up, or if you want to ask it over in the chat. But Mal, I think the biggest thing was like launches for me as well when I first started. I didn't really know what it was until I went on vacation with Nikki and she was in the Hammer and Chisel test group. Like I didn't really know what any of the test groups were about or launches were about or anything at all. So, but it wasn't until I was like physically shown what it is that I understood it. And then it was a whole learning process of how do you promote it? How do you get hype about it? And at the end of the day, what you're talking about all night is how to be your own hype girl. You got to be your own hype girl in this business. No one's going to ask you to go and work out. No one's going to ask you to do any of that. It's up to us. So, and like I know Heather decided to start becoming her own hype girl, and she's just been crushing social media. Like there's like, I don't know how else to explain it, but Heather, you've been crushing social media. And right. And you all, to see someone decide to change their mindset is it's like another launch that we're hopping on. It's like this fire that burns inside of all of us even bigger, because to see someone else rise up, it's like, shit, I got to go and tackle that one thing that I said I was going to do, but I haven't done it yet. And I'm making excuses, and that's my mean girl. Time to go, and it's like to see another sister in here say, I'm going to do this. You're just like, you're doing it. You're rocking it too.
I have to say, can you guys hear me? Because I'm in Panera, so I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to say there was one video, Mallory, that you posted, and it had basically about, I think you were having your mother-in-law, or something happened with your mother-in-law. But when you said, I know this has been said before, but I don't know, something about it, when you said it resonated with me, that we are obligated to tell people about this. and to like, it is our job and it is what are here to do. And like, if we have something, we have to share it. And that really resonated with me, because when I get, like, when that mean girl starts popping in, I just think of your face, and I think of that video of when you did that live video. I was in my car listening to you while I was driving, so I was like this. But it totally resonated with me, and I think every time that happens to me, because I just made a post about this, because like I said, I hit that ruby rank, and I was so super stoked at first, but then something like hit me where I was just like, I couldn't explain why, but I almost felt sad, and I don't know if it was because, I don't know, I hit that rank but I know I got to keep it. I don't know. There's just something weird about it that I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I still really haven't kind of figured it out. I think because I'm scared of success, I guess, is what it is. And like, my family has never been people to like step out of the box. It's always just been like this routine. We're going to go to a job and we're going to live in this job and make money, and this is what we're going to do for the rest of our lives. So it's like, I'm kind of the only person ever in my family to step out and go for like an entrepreneur. Okay, you got it. That type of job where it's like, I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know, but there's just something still that was like, I don't know. It's scary. I guess because it's scary. It's like new, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't explain it, but. All right, continue.
No, but it's great, because you're taking on the scary.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm like one coach away from hitting that diamond rank, and it's like,
right.
I'm sweating, like just thinking about it.
It's like that, like the adrenaline junkies, when you see them like jumping out of, you know what I mean, jumping out of planes, jumping out of this, and it's like, every single part of our lives are going to reach another level that is going to call us up, and we're always going to wonder, what else can I bring to my life myself, versus looking to the world to bring it to me.
Yeah.
So what can I do internally? And it's a beautiful thing to conquer that.
And I still battle with my family. Like, they roll their eyes at me. Like, it's just a constant battle of, it's not that they don't believe in me. I guess they just don't believe in what I'm doing. I don't know. It's weird.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird.
Just weird feelings. Fight through the weird.
But then they're going to see your paychecks, and they're going to be like, it's fine.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's fine. So, good job, guys. So good to see. Mandy, it's good to see your name on here. I know I don't see your face, but you've been rocking social media too, and that's awesome. Really stoked to have you guys on here. Before we end the call tonight, does anyone have anything to say, or any questions at all that we can chat about?
I'm definitely now trying to push for, obviously, this week of get something in to make something, this whole competition that's going on the Champions page. And I have people lined up that I know are going to start in April, and I could probably push one for this week. But I also want to push the ultimate portion fix, and I did order everything with the certification, which did not come in yet. So I don't know really the correct way of pushing this, because I feel like there's a lot of people that maybe can't do the exercises as much, but could probably still do the nutrition part of it. And I would like to hit that group of people somehow without being in your face, like, going at them so aggressively, but being able to kind of put something out there for them to come to me to ask the question. So I'm kind of struggling on how to do that.
I'll say something. But yes, Heather, exactly. Share your story. So my girlfriend, Julie, she's in Beatnik, and I just posted a video of her, and I think you actually liked her video, in our Fit Life Tribe Coach trainings, and how she just talks to people about, hey, she shares her story, and then she says, hey, I don't know if you saw, but would you be interested? I don't know if you just saw my post about my next wellness group, but we're focusing specifically on nutrition. Is that something that would interest you? And that's just a basic invite. But to also just say, there's many call to action ideas inside of the Fit Life Tribe Coach trainings as well, just under the social media units. But it's just about, why is the Ultimate Portion Fix program going to benefit you, and what are you hoping to get out of it? And and if anyone wants to join you for the ride, join me. Because ultimately this business is about us getting ourselves healthy, our story, how is this going to benefit us? And that's why this business is beautiful, is because it is about our own health story. And that's why when shit gets hard, it's really good to still share it when shit gets hard, because the journey is, how do we share it when shit gets hard? So how is the Ultimate Portion Fix going to benefit you, that you're excited about doing it and starting it, and you're starting in the beginning of April, and just what you're going to be getting out of it. And just, it's a continual thing. People have to see your message 7 times for them to understand that you offer something. So stories, your post, Facebook. And again, if you feel like you're going to start being annoying on social media, that's your mean girl saying that you are, because you're not at all. Probably people who see one of your posts won't see that ever again. So we have to share it over and over again, just because of the algorithms too. So being annoying isn't going to be a thing, but sharing your story, what you're excited about doing this whole entire program in April, and that you can help others do it too. And just what you're looking forward to it bringing to you. Just always bring it back to you, like inside, like what is this doing for you? I hope that helps.
Sometimes you have to tug at people's heartstrings too, because what your story is, you may not feel that way or think that way, but there is somebody out there who understands your story and can resonate with whatever it is that made you make this decision.
Yep.
And even like kind of along that, the words that you were just using with yourself, like you're not pushing, like don't push, don't product push, tell your story. Like no pushing. You're just talking to people.
I mean it in a way of like, even I had to learn kind of how to, because I would put my message out there and then I'd have people come to me and ask me. And then I feel like that's why, like, I started asking in the groups, like, how do you like answer that without being like, oh, and this is what I'm doing and it's $160. You know what I mean? Like, so like, right. So like just trying to learn my own self of how to answer people without being like, I can't with this kid, without being like so crazy, that I'm like throwing stuff out there and almost scaring them away instead of engaging them more. You know what I mean? So
that's
like
even like your first year of you.
Yep.
That's like, this is just like a first year at any job. It's going to be your first year, but it's going to be your first year of going all in. So that way in a year you can master it.
Yeah.
So that is awesome, that asking those questions.
And it's a process too. And sometimes you can, it also too, I find personally, it depends on who I'm talking to as well. Like some people want straight to the point. This is what it is. What's the cost? What do I have to do? And then some people are like, oh, well, you kind of have to like, well, this is what's working for me. And you have to kind of talk differently. It depends on who you're talking to. I always found that sometimes people just want like straight up, okay, what's the cost? So it's just a matter, again, of like just sharing. And trust me when I say to you, every single person in this meeting has word vomited. Every single person. So don't like, it's something that you work out in time. I'm still working on it. So
thank you, ladies.
Good job, Boom. And may I say that Heather and Jenna have hit Success Club for the month. All right.
Way to go, y'all.
Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Hell yeah. So Mallory, that was an amazing, just put yourself first. Like, stop caring about what other people are thinking about you, because they're not going to pay your bills at the end of the day. They're not going to pay your bills. They're not going to pay your health insurance bills when you have 50,000 coming in later on. Like, it's just a matter of focusing on you. And I couldn't appreciate this message more.
I hope that helped you guys. I hope you learned from my mistakes and my journey and how long it's taken me to get here, that you don't allow yourself to take that long. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Nikki, I'm excited to see your face in real life next week. Again, Getting Started Right call. So awesome to see everybody else here tonight. This is recorded, so I will upload this to YouTube and have the link either tonight or tomorrow. And if there's anything else that you guys would like to chat about, just holler. Drop it in the Fit Life Tribe or message us. So, all right, you guys. Mwah. Have an awesome night. Talk soon.
Bye.
See ya.